Okay, today I will be talking about the filters. So if you go back and watch some of the videos, you will see that we started out with these trash cans here. Now, the original idea that I got from some of the YouTube videos and some of the research, you take 3 trash cans just like this and you set up one filtration system, and that's what I did. I did 1 per tank. It didn't work. It was way too much water for these little filters, and I was cleaning them out every day and it still didn't work. So I had some guy that I found at a fish store come out, and he said, you're going to have to rotate this water, cycle this water more often. So he suggested I put 2, which is 6 trash cans. I put 3, which is 9 trash cans, and that was having a hard time keeping up, but it was adequate enough. But every day I would have to clean these things out. There was just way too much for these trash can filters. So then I came up with the idea of taking this back section here, which used to be a walkway, and turn it into filters. So what I did is I had someone build 4 compartments per tank. On the first tank, I had some fishing net. Second tank, fishing net. Third tank, some seashells and some lava rocks with some fiber filter material on top. Fourth compartment, empty. So here I have a submersible pump down below. The pipe runs this way, it runs this way, and I have a skimmer here. You can't see it because I have it underwater and I actually need to get it above water. And then the pipe runs this way and splits off into a T where it has 2 pickup points. So what's happening is the pump is pumping, is picking up water from here at the bottom, water from here going down the T. The skimmer's also taking in water, and all being pumped out through here to the first compartment. So it goes from the first compartment to the second compartment, third compartment, and out this way. And yeah, it was taking out a lot, you know. Now, the problem I was having is that it was not working quite well. I was emptying these filters out every 2-3 days, and it was just loaded with poop. And I brought it down to 2 days and 1 day, and it just would not keep up with this amount of fish here. So now each one of these tanks has about 1,000 fish in it. It just wasn't working. So I found this other guy that works at a hatchery, and he came out and he told me, the problem is of course you have a lot of fish in there, but you're emptying the water every day. You can't do that. You have to leave it in there and build an ecosystem so that you have this good bacteria growing in there. And if you look, you have all that stuff that's attached to that. Let me take you over here and show you this filter, because you can walk all the way up to here. And if you look here, you have all this poop looking stuff. You have all this poop looking stuff. And here, you can barely see it, but right there beside that little wall is you have one of these filter materials, and it's got a piece cut out like this, and what it does, it holds it for so long and then holds this kind of stuff on the filter material but lets the water through, and that has been working fairly well. The other thing that was happening is I was still having a little bit of a problem, and he told me I need to add salt to these tanks. Now I don't know what the salt does. I'm sure there's some kind of chemical reaction, but the fish eat it, and it works very well. Now, he told me I could add 1 kilo of salt per week. I felt kind of, yeah. So what I did is I started out with 300 grams and per week. And that was okay. But yesterday, I upped it to 400 grams per tank, except for this one. This one here, what I did is I took some of the stuff that's floating around, I took it out because this thing was just full. So I said, well, let me see what happens and remove just the surface stuff that's floating around. And I did, and within a day of doing that, these fish were not eating, they were staying down low, underwater. So yesterday I added 600 grams of salt. They started eating again. They're not up to par, but they're doing a lot better. So the idea is leave these things alone. Now, the reason I was cleaning them every day before is because when you hear filter, is to take something out. Catch it, take it out. But here, the idea is to take it out of here and hold it here so you can create that good bacteria, and the cycling of the water going through this bacteria and all this filter material and stuff gives you an ecosystem. So yeah, now I'm not 100% on everything I need to know, but it's a big gigantic step in the right direction. So filters are important to take the stuff out of here, but the ecosystem is what maintains your fish in a good, healthy environment. So between the filtering, between the good bacteria in here, the water circulating, the oxygen, it keeps them in good health. Now, I haven't done any research, but you know, if anybody knows what that salt does, it's a rock salt. If anybody knows what it does, I would like to know. That would be good for me, because I could understand it a little bit better. But all I know is you put it in there and the fish do well. So sooner or later, one of these years, I will fully understand all this. But right now, I have to do what works and understand it and learn it as I go. And yeah, it's a very steep learning curve, but sooner or later that curve will flatten out and I will be in the know. I will know what I need to know. The fish will be healthy. They will do what they're supposed to do, and that's that. All right, let's continue doing this and learning little by little. And I know that when I make these videos, I never ask anybody to, you know, tell me what they know and what have you, but I just take it for granted that you will comment and let me know. But this kind of thing is something that you cannot do alone. This is like reinventing the wheel. There's a lot of people that know a lot of things, and you know, if you know something, you want to share it, that would be fantastic, because it will help not only me, but whoever watches, whoever reads, and in the long run, between all of us, we'll get it done. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
Bye bye